Desiderius Erasmus, a Dutch educationalist and philosopher, once said that prevention is better than cure. This aptly captures the essence of preventing human trafficking, which has devastating consequences. You're watching NAPTIP On The Move. I'm Angela Agbegi. One of NAPTIP's preventive strategies is the inauguration of anti-trafficking and violence against persons Vanguards in secondary schools. Our package will bring you the recent inauguration of Vanguards in 3 secondary schools in Abuja, including the Abuja School for the Deaf. Let's take a look.
One of the world's most heinous crimes, affecting the lives of millions of people and robbing them of their dignity. Human trafficking is a global problem, and prevention is key to saving potential victims from falling prey to this horrible crime. From advocacy visits, consultative forums, grassroots sensitization, traditional and social media engagements, awareness campaigns, to inauguration of anti-trafficking in persons and violence against persons Vanguards in secondary schools, NAPTIP employs diverse strategies in its preventive efforts. Recently, with support from the Ford Foundation, NAPTIP inaugurated Vanguards in the Abuja School for the Deaf. The event commenced with a goodwill message by the Executive Director, Human Development Initiative, Olufunsho Owasaloye, and a welcome address by the head of the Abuja School for the Deaf, Kuje Abuja, Alhaji Razak Ademola.
You are welcome, ma, to the citadel of learning in a special way. The school was established in October 21st, 1991 by the then defunct FCDA, now FCTA, under Education Secretariat, to cater for the children with hearing impaired and speech disorder. Ever since, the school have moved from strength to strength with current enrollment of 598 pupils and students from nursery 1 to DS3. And the school is tuition free. I also wish to use this medium to thank NAPTIP for ensuring that indigent children are being enrolled in the school. We have in our school a girl who was brought here by NAPTIP some years ago, who was seen begging for alms in a petrol station in Abuja. She is currently in DS2 in junior secondary school, and she is solely sponsored by NAPTIP today.
This was followed by cultural dances by the students. Then, an address by the Director General of NAPTIP, Professor Fatima Waziri Azi.
I am truly delighted to be here. For us in NAPTIP, we have made it a priority to always mainstream issues that has to do with persons with disability in the work we do. We know that in Nigeria as of today, we have about 25 million people living with persons with disability, which is why we make sure that our services mainstreams everybody. Our law has been transcribed into audio visual so that you can also learn about what we are doing and also educate yourself and also educate others. We have people that cannot hear working with us in NAPTIP. That tells you that there is no boundary for you. These people got an education like you. These people went to university like you. And these people are working and earning a salary. So for anybody to say that, oh, because you cannot hear, you cannot make it in life, it is a lie. Don't allow anybody make you look at yourself as if you are small or as if they are better than you. Never you allow anybody look down on you.
The students presented more dances in Yoruba culture. Afterwards, the head of reforms unit in NAPTIP, Tolu Odugbeson, and Acting Director, Violence Against Persons, Ijeoma Amugo, sensitized the students on issues of human trafficking and violence against persons. This was followed by an interactive session which was very engaging. Then, the formal inauguration of the Vanguards by the DG NAPTIP.
We hereby inaugurate you all as members of the Anti-Trafficking in Persons and Violence Against Persons Vanguard for the Abuja School for the Deaf, Kuje, FCT. Congratulations.
The event ended with raising of red cards and unveiling of the signboard. Done with the Abuja School for the Deaf, NAPTIP, in collaboration with the Justice Development and Peace Commission, JDPC, inaugurated the Anti-Trafficking in Persons and Violence Against Persons Vanguards in 2 secondary schools in Abuja: Government Secondary School, Gwarimpa, and Spiriton International Girls Secondary School, Lube, Abuja. The event was also held in commemoration of the 2023 International Day for the Girl Child, themed Digital Generation, Our Generation. At the Government Secondary School, Gwarimpa, Abuja, the principal of the school, Irene Akirile, commended NAPTIP for the preventive efforts.
I'm honored to stand before you today as the principal of this esteemed institution on an important day like this, where we have the privilege of hosting distinguished staff from the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, and other important personalities who have come here with the intent of molding young lives by exposing the dangers of cyberbullying, cybercrime, and the perils of human trafficking. The aforementioned vices are great issues that plague our country, Nigeria, and the world at large. If not addressed squarely and promptly, we might lose a large number of our youth to these endemic vices. At this point, I want to appreciate NAPTIP under the leadership of Professor Fatima Waziri Azi for recognizing the importance of educating our students about this dark reality of our times.
Goodwill messages were presented by stakeholders present, including the Justice Development and Peace Commission.
Today indeed marks a significant feat in our fight against human trafficking. And our presence here reaffirms our collective support towards this common cause. The responsibility of countering this menace, therefore, weighs on every one of us. And it is very commendable that we are all present today to witness the establishment of anti-human trafficking Vanguard here at the Government Secondary School, Gwarimpa. This is a great stride towards curtailing this evil menace and equipping our youth to understand the red flags and indicators of human trafficking and how to prevent them. The Action Against Trafficking in Persons cluster, anchored by the Justice Development and Peace Commission of Abuja Archdiocese, are deeply honored to be part of this fight. And we applaud the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons under the visionary leadership of Professor Fatima Waziri Azi, the Director General, for the amazing work you are doing.
To come to the high table.
The Director General of NAPTIP addressed the students.
My team and I are truly delighted to be here to commemorate the International Day for the Girl Child, and we are also here to inaugurate the NAPTIP Anti-Trafficking in Persons and Violence Against Persons Vanguard. Like the 2023 International Day for the Girl Child theme says, that is digital generation, our generation, our generation. You are indeed a digital generation, because all of you here were born in an era of digital transformation and polarization. Of course, we know that there are positives of using technology. With technology, you can improve your knowledge, you can do research, you can take probably half the time that you could have done something offline to do online. So as much as technology comes with a lot of positive things, technology also comes with the negatives. Now, in the context of our work as a law enforcement agency mandated to tackle the scourge of human trafficking in Nigeria, we see a lot of trafficking happening online. Traffickers now moved online to Instagram, to Facebook, to TikTok, to Twitter, and to WhatsApp, to also look for victims. And we've had a number of young people such as yourselves that we help rescue from other countries. So you need to be smart, you need to be circumspect. Then also use the internet in a responsible way. Use it to develop yourself. Use it to enrich yourself. Just be focused, stay in school, read your books, have aspirations, have vision. And with the help of God, whether you're a Christian or you're a Muslim, you will achieve what you want to achieve.
This was followed by a panel discussion with the students on online safety and responsible use of social media, moderated by the NAPTIP Teenage Ambassador, Mariam Babatunde. Then, there was sensitization on indicators and red flags on human trafficking, violence against persons, as well as internet safety by the Acting Director, Violence Against Persons, Ijeoma Amugo, and Assistant Director, ICT, Titus Manza. Highlight of the event was the official inauguration of the Vanguards by the Director General of NAPTIP, Professor Waziri Azi.
And on behalf of our esteemed partner, the Justice, Peace and Development Commission, I hereby inaugurate this Vanguard. And good luck, everyone. Thank you.
As usual, the NAPTIP red cards were raised against human trafficking. Then, the unveiling of the signboard. At the Spiritan International Girls Secondary School, Lugbe, Abuja, the principal, Reverend Sister Antonia Ona, welcomed all present.
This day is a very great day for us. I didn't know that it's going to be like this. Yesterday we gathered here to celebrate International Day for Girl Child, and we spoke a lot about your value, how to maintain your value, how to take your place in the society, and then how to prevent and keep yourself and avoid any trafficking. Today we are here again to speak the same thing. That is to say that is very important and is very necessary. And I want to welcome all of you with joy and happiness. We are really happy and opportune to have you in our midst. Thank you and God bless you.
The Executive Director of the Justice Development and Peace Commission, Reverend Father Solomon Uko, delivered a goodwill message.
Human trafficking is a deep-seated global scourge that violates human rights. It humanizes people and exploits vulnerable and unsuspecting victims. And it is very commendable that we are all present today to witness the establishment of the anti-human trafficking vanguard here in this Spiritan Girls College. This is a great step towards curtailing these evil menace and equipping our youth to understand red flags and indicators of human trafficking and how to prevent them. We are deeply honored to be part of this fight, and we applaud the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Person, NAPTIP, under the visionary leadership of Professor Fatima Waziri Aziz for the amazing work they are doing.
The Director General of NAPTIP was represented by Dr. Ebele Ulasi, Acting Director, Public Enlightenment.
I am deeply honored to stand before you today as we commemorate 2023 International Day of the Child with the theme, Digital Generation, Our Generation. This event is not just any other occasion. It is significant. It is a significant moment where we come together to address critical issues. And this year's theme is indeed apt because it concerns globalization and digitalization with its numerous advantages and myriad of disadvantages, because they say that anything that has advantages obviously will have a lot of disadvantages. Yes, and especially, especially these advantages, especially as it concerns human trafficking and violence against persons. These issues, especially human trafficking, impact the lives of girls like you every day, as well as the boys. It's not only the girls, it also includes the boys. So it is our statutory responsibility as NAPTIP, and our major responsibility is to protect girls like you from being vulnerable, from falling victims to the antics of human traffickers. So we as NAPTIP, we have that responsibility to make a change by continuously enlightening and educating our younger generation as part of our preventive strategy, because prevention is always better than cure.
The NAPTIP Teenage Ambassador, Mariam Babatunde, moderated a discussion panel with the students on online safety challenges for girls. This was followed by sensitization on human trafficking and digital safety by Jessica Arikbo, Chief Intelligence Officer, and Titus Manza, Assistant Director, ICT. The students presented a drama on human trafficking.
Come take a look at this new TikTok dance challenge. One your man by Sabi Boy. Girls, and capture below. $1 million. This up to the why. But going
And finally, the formal inauguration of Vanguards by Dr. Ulasi. After the formal inauguration by the representative of the DG, NAPTIP, the signboard was unveiled. So far, NAPTIP has inaugurated the Anti-Trafficking in Persons and Violence Against Persons Vanguards in well over 90 schools. Indeed, NAPTIP is on the move to ensure that youths who are prone to being trafficked are adequately sensitized and educated on the ills of human trafficking. These preventive efforts are stemming the tide of human trafficking among the youths. NAPTIP On The Move is sponsored by Expertise France, funded by the European Union.
Hi! Are you aware that any person who recruits, transports, harbors, or receives another person by means of force or deception for the purpose of exploitation is a human trafficker? And that running a baby factory is not just illegal, but is considered human trafficking. Engaging a child for domestic servitude and paying to an agent is also human trafficking. Sexual exploitation, child pornography, forced labor, organ harvesting, sale and purchase of persons are all forms of human trafficking. NAPTIP remains resolute in securing justice for victims by scaling its investigative and prosecutorial efforts, shun the culture of silence, and report all cases to NAPTIP.
Call NAPTIP now on 0703 0000203 or the toll-free short code 627. NAPTIP, ensuring a human trafficking and violence-free nation.
You can see that NAPTIP is not relenting in its preventive efforts. It's time to bring you an account of a victim. Don't go away.
I was in a village like that. Then I met a lady. So she called me and she was asking me some few questions. What am I doing for a living? Then I said nothing for now. I'm jobless, but I'm still looking for a job, but I'm not getting one. So she now said if I'll be interested, that she wants to take me to Ghana. She'll be coming to Nigeria to pick some few girls to Ghana to work. So and I said okay, I'm interested, but the problem is that I don't have transport. Then she said okay, that is not a problem, that she's going to give me the transport. Then after reaching in Ghana, if I start work, that I'm going to pay her the money back. And I said okay. So the next day she now called me that she'll start preparing, that we are moving. So I took her to my village. Then she met my parents. Then she discussed it with my parents that she's taking me to Ghana to go and give me work in Ghana. Then I'm going to work as maybe restaurant sales girl or beer parlor work. So they agreed. She now said okay, after some time after start work, I'm going to send them money very soon. So she will take care of me, so they should not be scared. Everything is going to be fine. Okay, then I accept. My parents too accept. They said okay, no problem, I can go with her. So later on, so she now told me that there is this man in Benin, like they are friends. So she handed me over to Mr. Destiny. So we now continue our journey. So from Benin to Lagos, then from Lagos to Ghana. So it was Mr. Destiny that paid for our transport, feeding, everything. So he was the one taking care of us. Getting to Ghana, the Ghana police officers, then they now stop us. So they start questioning us, where are we going to, where is our passport, all those different kind of. So we tried to defend ourselves, but there was no way. They took us to a place like that. They were taking care of us. No, we're not working, we're just there, but they are really taking care of us. So that's when we find ourselves. So after that, they prepare our papers, do everything possible for us to come back to Nigeria. Thank you for everything. Thank you. I'm very happy, for finding myself right now in Nigeria. Like I wasn't expecting all these things. So it was just like a dream to me. So I want to give this advice to other people outside. So anytime anybody comes to you and tell you that sis, I want to take you to so place, I want to give you please don't just accept it, because a lot of things are really happening. I want to say thank you, NAPTIP. God bless you all. Thank you for everything. Thank you so much.
For more inquiries and support, or to report cases of suspected human trafficking, violence against persons and child abuse, please call NAPTIP hotline 0703 0000203 or the short code 627, or email us info@naptip.gov.ng. Visit our website www.naptip.gov.ng. Follow us on our social media platforms at NAPTIP Nigeria, or watch our videos on YouTube.
Our time is up, but I must thank you for watching NAPTIP On The Move and urge you to keep a date with us next week. I'm Angela Agbegi. See you soon.